Hello, and welcome to Iacon Underground Radio for the month of June 2026. I'm Jen.
And I'm David. We're a little late with this. This was supposed to come out a bit ago. Well,
we were supposed to do a Liokaiser special.
Yeah. Liokaiser shipping schedule. Well, yours went out early.
Yes.
Mine shipped a week later. And then reasonably got here. And I've just been slow at, like, opening them one at a time. Or one or two at a time. And then you got sick. So
yeah, I had a stomach bug for, like, a week, which was not great. So, yeah, I am glad I got mine pretty early. I got mine with looks like one of the first batches to ship out. Yeah. I know we know some people who still are waiting for them.
Yeah, still haven't. I'm kind of surprised. Yeah.
Which, honestly, I
figured I was going to be one of the last ones.
I would have driven to California by now.
It has been a bit, yeah.
I would just be, like, absolutely inappropriate behavior. I'd be knocking on the warehouse door.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we know they send them out in waves. I was kind of wondering, because it did seem like the second wave took almost like a week. I mean, it definitely seemed to take a few days after the first people started getting theirs.
Yeah.
And I wonder if maybe they were waiting to see how the QC reception was.
Yeah, because I think it was like 10 days after you got your notification of yours that, like, I think I got an email about mine.
Mm-hmm.
Or thereabouts.
And I know that, like, some people had actually received them and been posting about them before the second waves shipped. So I'm considering Omega Prime going the way that did. And I mean, the thing with Omega Prime is that it was a toy based on a time period that was defined by experimental engineering.
Janky engineering.
The toy engineering in that era, in that Car Robots era, was very fiddly and very adventurous, and definitely trying to reproduce it. I'm not surprised they hit a lot of QC issues. Yeah. Because you have to get it, like, just right, or things aren't going to line up properly or ratchet properly. And I do think that if there were some concerns, because they haven't announced another HasLab yet. No. But there were some concerns that they needed to get this one absolutely right, or the whole HasLab experiment was going to start looking bad.
But we'll get to that later.
Yeah. We'll get to the specifics of that later. But yeah, it did take a little while for you to get yours. And I understand wanting to slowly open them up and appreciate them.
Yeah.
I opened all of mine. There was a night when someone on that Ryan guy on Mastodon, who live streams a bunch of stuff, was live streaming the movie House, the Japanese one, not the American one.
Yes.
And that was the night that I had gotten my Liokaiser, so I put that on TV and took the time to open everybody up and transform everybody and then combine them all. And then I ended up taking each one to work for a day to, like, have it on my desk and fiddle with it. So I took time to appreciate all of the guys.
Oh, great. Now, I keep getting ideas for stories and I need to write them, although not this one, but haunted house story with a combiner. Like, slowly one limited time just keeps disappearing. in like a haunted spaceship or something.
I love a good haunted spaceship.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll start off with our news before we do a deep dive into having feelings about Liokaiser. So there was actually not a whole lot of news for the month until just the last week or so.
Yeah, honestly, like, if this had come out when we originally done, it would have been Liokaiser review and a couple things.
Not much else. But yeah, there was a big live stream earlier in the week. They announced a bunch of SDCC stuff. Mm-hmm. So we did get full confirmation that the crossover, the collaborative toy is Gem. Yes. Sadly, not the Rockin' Roadster like I was hoping. We are getting a Blaster who has been invited to perform a show with the holograms, and he could not be happier.
Yeah,
he's so happy.
I like, because it's a new head and a different big smile, big expressive smile. Please, Hasbro, more robots with faces smiling or screaming or something, not neutral.
Yes. And then also he comes with some cassettes.
Yeah, let's focus on the good parts first. Well, one of the cassettes is a good part.
The cassettes are a good part, but yeah.
The deco is very appropriate for Pride Month.
Yes, he's
and
very
blue,
like
white. Well,
transgender Pride colors.
Yes,
but also
and, like
80s.
It looks like there've been a lot of STCCs recently for the past few years. I haven't given a crap about. But that Blaster mold is one of my favorite molds from the last, 5 years.
Yeah, that's a really good toy.
Yeah, so I want that.
It's really good. It's in really fun colors. It's got that, holographic foil on the box.
Comes with a guitar or keytar. Is it a guitar or keytar?
It's both, actually. So it's a guitar that can transform into a keytar.
Okay, I missed that part.
And like I said, it just feels like there's a story behind it. It feels like there's a story where, maybe they ran into each other on an adventure and he saved them from some shenanigans, and so they invited him to come play at one of their shows with the band, or maybe they invited him to play with the band at one of their shows just as a, big event promotional kind of thing, and then something happens, maybe Decepticons attack. It feels like there's a story to it, and it's super cool.
He comes with 3 little KP cassettes. Let's not say what KP stands for. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's one of those things that they don't want kids Googling what that is.
The plus side is we get
like how they always have to call Tom Nook a raccoon.
Yeah, so we get
because they don't want kids looking up Tanukis.
Wait, what is he called? SG Ravage. I forget what his actual name is.
But it's Glit, Sundor, and Rosanna.
Okay.
So that also feels like that's part of it, is that they wanted to come to the show, and but so that group of cassettes, that's actually one of the less creepy, weird parts.
Yeah, no, they're perfectly fine.
They were designed by some idol singers.
Yeah.
So that's appropriate and fun, even if it is unfortunately tied in with the whole Kiss Play thing.
Well, yeah, them and basically the design of Auto. What the fuck is?
I'm
blanking on names. Auto Trooper, yes. Yes, the color scheme of that are the good things that came out of Kiss Players.
So yeah, that's really cool. I'm definitely going to have to order that when it becomes available.
But I need to be pinged as soon as that goes up online.
Yeah, I know there were some people who were not sure about the whole process for SDCC, because used to be pre-COVID, you had to be there. There was not really a good opportunity to buy anything afterwards.
There was occasionally you'd maybe get 1 or 2 hours where it would be available.
Yeah.
But you had to be on the ball. I got one of something. I forget what.
So since COVID, usually early in the week after the convention, they put stuff up. And I think sometimes, I know the last one that I cared about doing that with was the Marvel Legends Death's Head. Which
I
was
did get that one
2 summers ago.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to get.
That one, he initially sold out, but I think they got another run of them.
Oh.
And those were available through, like, Big Bad Toy Store and other outlets.
Oh, that would be why. I probably just bought it from Big Bad.
So I actually got, like, the Hasbro Pulse Premium membership just so I could be certain to get one in that initial window. And also, like, speaking of COVID, that was a week I was home with COVID, so I was just on my computer. But yeah, that was not too hard to get. I mean, I think he's even gotten clearanced out at some places, because you either care a lot about Death's Head or you don't care at all about Death's Head.
Yeah, and they overproduced a little bit more than everyone that cares about Death's Head.
Yes. But, so yeah, this is something that should not be impossible to get a hold of, but you do probably want to pay attention to Hasbro Pulse, like, as soon as SDCC wraps up.
Yeah, I don't know how quickly, well, I mean, it's a blaster, so people might care, but it's also gems, so there might be less people.
Boys who are like, that's gay. And I'm like, yes, it is.
Hopefully there's a lot of those boys, because I want it.
Yes.
I love that mold.
I mean, it's super cool. And I mean, goodness knows they don't do enough gem stuff anymore. So
yeah,
there's the is it Loyal Subjects, I think, who has the doll that's available now. That is not quite as close to the original doll as I would like, so I have not bothered picking it up, but I might if it goes on sale. So yeah, that is something that is out there. There are lots of pictures. It looks amazing.
Now I just want, like, next year for them to put out Soundwave in Misfits colors.
Yes.
Well, pizzazz colors, I guess, which are neon.
Yes. Purple and green. Just toxic, like, poison-type Pokemon colors.
Yeah, well, and black and white. It's a great color combo. It's my convention color combo, basically.
The other Comic-Con thing is that cereal box with an Optimus Prime and a stumpy little Jazz. I saw the pictures of the Optimus and the stumpy, adorable little Jazz, which almost makes me want to... I didn't realize that was cereal box related. I haven't seen pictures of this cereal box. Yes. So the Jazz is... They said it was like it's sort of core plus kind of scale that they're interested in doing more with going forward. So that would be nice if we can... I mean, I realize that retailers don't seem to do that great with the $10 price point stuff, but I mean, it's good. It's fun little desk toys. So hopefully they will get their wish and do more with that. I am probably going to skip that one, even though I like Jazz a lot, just because I'm spending all my money on that blaster.
Yeah. I mean, he's cute, but, like, he comes with the Optimus I don't really need.
Yeah. The one thing that I am disappointed I'm not going to get to be a part of is that concert that they're doing with the Apology Tour that is still an ongoing thing. It's going to be at the House of Blues, which you will have to take my word that that's a really wild venue for them to be doing it at in San Diego. They're gonna have Stan Bush, of course. They are going to have I'm forgetting her name off the top of my head, but Jem's singing voice.
Britta Phillips?
Yes, Britta Phillips is going to be there. And they're going to have their new Cold Slither, who put on the concert last year. And Vince DiCola is, of course. Uncle Vince is going to be there. It sounds like it's going to be super fun. So, sadly, I don't think I can fit a trip to San Diego in my budget or my schedule for this summer, but hopefully there's going to be some videos of it online, because that looks super fun. And then also, just to mention, since the last time we spoke, before we get back to live stream stuff, there was that reformatted movie album that they announced, which is, it's pretty wild. Everybody's got their own exclusives. There's like a dozen different exclusive, vinyl colors. Also, I gotta admit, the cassette is tempting. I do have a tape player, but I might have to just purchase this on CD.
I have a record.
It is a lot easier for me to digitize CDs, and I will want to put it on my Zune.
Red, purple actually be kind of neat, maybe.
So yeah, it's going to have The Touch by Knights of so they've got this Knights of Unicron thing, which I'm curious how if that's gonna be like a costume. Is Hasbro just doing their own Cybertronic spree now? I don't know. That's a good question. But nothing's gonna stand in our way. I mean, I realize you are not the music head that I am, but it's Knights of Unicron featuring Sebastian Bach, who was in a fairly it's also, I mean, Johann Sebastian Bach was a classical composer.
Well, yes, I know, but...
Sebastian Bach is a hair metal guy who is the front man of a band called Skid Row.
Oh, okay.
So that's like one of the better known hair metal bands. So that's pretty wild. Also, good on him for not dying of liver failure yet. But yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. Everybody's got their own limited edition vinyls.
Maybe I'll just buy the CD. I
have a perfectly nice record player, but I don't I have to be kind of stationary to use it.
Yeah. That's the thing.
I have a Bluetooth speaker that I can use, and it does extend to pretty much anywhere in the house, because my house is not that big. But still, I
don't think my Bluetooth will hook up to my record player, which I haven't even tried the record player in 5 years.
I need a format that I can listen to either in my car or at work. Whereas likewise, with the cassettes, I have
walking around the house, outside the house.
I have a little boombox cassette player, but it's something that, if I'm sitting down and doing something for half an hour to an hour, then that's great, but when am I even doing that? But like I said, CD, I can rip it, I can put it on my Zune, I can be a weirdo sitting there at work with my Zune and my wired headphones and listen to my Koss Porta Pros connected to my Zune. But yeah, it's fun. That's a pretty fun thing to be doing for the anniversary. I know I haven't gotten a chance to actually listen to the couple songs that they've released for it yet, but I need to do that. So other live stream stuff, we got to look at the Mega Zarek redeco of Armada Megatron, I probably mentioned a decade to a decade and a half ago, I slowly did a big collection purge to pay bills so I could try to do freelance work. And I did sell my Mega Zarek, my original BotCon Mega Zarek at that time. And then in 2019, I was at TFCon in Reston, and I was at Aaron Archer's panel, and I was like, I saw a Mega Zarek just boxed, I don't even think it had been out of the box, at a table for $90. And it's I need to go back, because that's that toy is Aaron Archer's magnum opus, and that color is the best color of that toy.
Yes.
So I went and bought that for $90, and now here we are a mere 7 years later, which is like no time at all in middle-aged adult time, passage of time. And, like, apparently the last one that sold on eBay was, like, $800.
Yeah, I mean, well, aftermarket has jumped insanely in the past 5 or 6 years.
Why? Why
on
him?
everything.
He hasn't been in anything.
Because he looks cool and there aren't that many of him.
I mean, he does, but also, why didn't it jump that much 10 years ago?
I mean, that's true.
What I'm wondering is that why was he $90 in 2019? And
yeah, why was he that cheap then?
Right. Why has it jumped in price now?
Almost 10 times the price now.
Also, I volunteered at that OTFCC, and one of the things we did early in the morning was putting those Mega Xerics from the plastic trays that Hasbro sent us into the boxes that had been printed locally. So personally, I'm perfectly happy having my Mega Xeric in a box because we put them in those boxes. There is a 1 in 4 chance that I put him in that box. That toy at some point back in 2003 was probably in the back of my Plymouth Neon. So it's come home. And someday I'll have my shelves and display, but until then, I'm spiritually happy with him being in that box. I'm not gonna sell him again, though. I don't care if he's $800 now. But yeah, but it's really cool that they're doing I mean, it's an easy redeco of a toy that they've already got. So that's the nice thing about BotCon stuff, is that since it's generally just redecos, it's just an easy, okay, we'll also do this one.
Yeah, the color layout isn't exactly the same, but it's close enough. And it's great weird color, like that bright blue. It just makes the whole thing pop.
It's so pretty. So speaking of that time period, they did also reveal in the live stream a Power Links Red Alert and Minicons! Whole bunch of Minicons!
Yes! Holy crap, so all the Minicons in just one box.
I might have to get it just for that spark plug.
I got it because I prefer that color Red Alert.
I had so much headcanon around Minicons back in the days because the actual canon was kind of lukewarm. So yeah, I'm excited. My headcanon for Sparkplug was basically like, what if Hot Rod was actually Bumblebee? So, like, what if the chosen one had the personality of Bumblebee? So he was... I liked him. I wrote some stuff. I wrote some fanfic. But yeah, I'm apparently, so they did say on the live stream, I don't know if you actually watched the live stream.
No,
or if you're
don't
just going with my cliff notes.
I have not watched the live stream in years.
Conveniently, the live stream tends to come on at a point in my day because I work second shift. So it usually comes on like when I'm making myself some breakfast and just sort of like taking it slow in the morning. So it's extremely well timed for me. So they said that the Armada stuff they've done has been more popular than they ever expected.
Good.
So that's why we're getting Minicons, and they said that they are also looking to get Demolishor and Cyclonus in there.
Yes, please.
So that's fun. Those were some fun toys. Not quite as fun without the Minicon gimmicks, but if they're coming along and also filling in those Minicons, they're gonna have that set's gonna have a Swindle to go with your Starscream, and yeah, it's pretty exciting that they're doing those. I might have to go in for that. I mean, it is $80 for the whole set, and I don't actually care about that Red Alert.
But that's what, $10 per Minicon? Plus a Voyager?
Yeah, it is something like that. So that's reasonable. But I do love... There's going to be Leader 1! I love the little Leader 1. I also had good headcanon stuff for characterization for Leader 1. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad that the Armada stuff is doing better than they expected because, I mean, the comic was a bit better, at least until they brought Simon on it, and then Simon was just going to write it like a normal thing, and they were like, no, we brought you over here to put like bludgeon and stuff in it. It's like, okay, all right, fine. But before that, it was pretty good. It had a lot of, the toys were fun and it had a lot of story potential, even if it didn't really live up to that potential. But that's what fanfic is for. So yeah, that was the highlights of the live stream. They did also show off a few things that we kind of knew were coming. The Megazeric, the Fangry from the 4-pack is getting a solo release. There's that Tailgate. Joyride, I think it's just his colors really pop.
Yeah.
And then for Vector
they're
Prime,
like Megazarac only replaced the black or the white with black.
Yeah. So I'm tempted. And then we're getting...
I have no relation to him, but yeah, the colors look good.
And then we're getting the gold and black. I don't remember if that was a Power Links redeco or if that was a Universe deco, the original with the gold and black. But we're getting Vector Prime in the gold and black for each of the primes.
Was that the... Yeah, I think that was the redeco. I think that's the one I have.
And then Tailgate, who looks like the mini bot. They do want to keep doing mini bot stuff, even though they're kind of out of mini bots, but they're talking... I don't know if they were joking, saying they were going to move on to throttle bots, but I hope they were serious.
I mean, kind of, it'd be neat, because it put him in the same size, it'd be fun. His face looks weird.
I hope they were deadly serious. Well, that's the toy face.
No, that's more the character model face from his brief appearance in the cartoon. Because his mouth plate is upside down, kind of.
The 10 seconds he was in 5 Faces of Darkness.
Yeah.
Oh, 5 Faces of Darkness. We gotta watch that one of these days.
Yeah.
By which I mean I have to make you guys confront the reality of 5 Faces of Darkness. Mm-hmm. So, that was the big exciting stuff from the live stream. Past that, other news we've got so far, apparently Missing Link is getting a Decepticon. We do not know who yet.
So we're getting a Starscream.
Someone said something about it being the 16th the 16th Missing Link toy.
We're up to that many? Jeez.
Which I don't know if that has any significance or not, but Megatron, as one may recall, was D16.
Oh. Okay, yeah, it might make more sense to do Megatron first, but Megatron gun, so...
Well, that's
Megatron
the question.
tank.
Well, I think the question is, how much does Takara care about the U.S. market?
That is true.
Because they have no problem. They made the Masterpiece one a gun for their own market. So it only matters if they are relying significantly on the American market for sales. And I don't know that they are for these. So, I mean, it may not be him. It could be Soundwave. But if they do get to Missing Link Megatron, I guess we will find out how much they care about the American market. Which, that's fine. They don't need to care about the American market.
No.
America can just go shove it for a little while, frankly. So we will see what that turns out to be. But I am just intellectually curious whether they would do Megatron and just do him as a gun and the American market can just deal with it. It's not like they're even in stores. I don't know what, Hasbro Pulse's import stuff would be. I don't know if it would be a big import drama, because I never really worried about trying to get Masterpiece Megatron, so... but even if they do them as a gun, there are ways to get a hold of them if you want to that, you know, aren't readily available to small children. So... they also, I think weren't these found in, like, a weird store somewhere, the weaponizers?
Oh, was it? I forget, was it? I almost want to say it was, like, Singapore or something.
Found at Singapore Retail, that's right.
I did remember right, yeah.
So, yes, Cybertronic and Cybertread, who it looks like one's blue and one's purple, and it looks like they are meant to go with some matching... Optimus Prime and Megatron.
Yeah, more reissues.
Possibly Orion Pax and Megatron.
Yeah.
So yeah, they look like candy. They look fragile.
They're bright and shiny, mostly transparent or translucent.
They're grape and raspberry.
with a little bit of Tron detailing on them. I'm gonna buy them because they're ridiculous.
Gonna try to crunch on them. But yeah, it seems kind of fillery, but it's kind of interesting and random that we didn't hear about them before.
But those are just fun molds anyway, so it's nice to get more of them.
Yeah. Also, an actual leak, word is that 2027's commander is going to be Thunderwing.
Yay!
And
please.
A commander class, are we gonna go with the whole full pretender gimmick thing? It sounds like maybe yes.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, he could just be a Voyager if you're not gonna give him the shell.
Right.
So, might as well. You could do like the Chug, whatever part of Chug that was that they did the Thunderwing that was... just had the robot mode that was very shell inspired and just had a jet mode. But no, if he's a commander, they're gonna do the whole thing. So that's neat. That'll be our first modern pretender.
Yeah. Well, not counting like the itty bitty dudes. Well, no, those weren't really pretenders. They had a mini com inside or something.
They had the little Prime Master guys.
Yeah.
So, those were pretender inspired, but they weren't like full on pretenders. They were sort of pretender. The characters were pretenders.
Pretending to be pretenders.
But the designs were more pretender adjacent. Like the concept as a toy was a little more pretender adjacent. So there was some of the information we had before about the collaboratives had some Monster Jam stuff. Apparently those are kids' toys. Kids toys. Cyber World level of kids' toys.
Yeah, two actual monster... Oh, what is...
It's El Toro Loco and Megalodon.
Yeah. Which look... They're weird. They look for kids, but kind of neat. It's very cool, I guess. Yeah, monster trucks are apparently really big with small children these days. Yes, which makes sense. Like, thinking about it more, it's like it made more sense to me that they're kid-aimed. It's just neat that they're doing crossovers for kids.
Yeah, it's neat that they're doing crossover stuff that's not strictly, like, collector stuff.
Yeah.
Target is getting the new Seeker mold in Starscream colors as part of that whole More Than Meets the Eye subline Transformers the movie thing. So they're doing Starscream, they're doing Prowl, and they're doing a 3-pack of Insecticons. And only the Insecticons have not pre-sold out.
Oh, I didn't even look at that.
So Starscream and Prowl have pre-sold out.
Well, that is annoying.
That is kind of... Because, like, the last More Than Meets the Eye collection thing that they did, like, those did not sit around my store. I only managed to get the Hound because I pre-ordered him. So that's going to be kind of wild if the Starscream version of that Seeker mold is super hard to get a hold of.
Yeah.
There's going to be riots.
Uh-huh.
Like, I mean, Prowl is fine. He's just Prowl. We have a lot of Prowls that look like that.
Yeah.
But this Starscream, yeah, that's, there's going to be a riot. There's going to be a riot if he's actually hard to get. And they may end up shipping piles and piles of them to stores and it not being a problem.
They're still going to get to stores, and, like, it's Starscream, there will probably be a reissue.
I mean, that was the problem, was that in the case of the stores for mine, like, they just got a few and they got snapped up. Like, I never saw that hot rod at retail. I didn't see the Hound at retail, but I did briefly see it show up as in stock on the app for, like, one day. In stock at my store. But I had, pre-ordered him, so I didn't actually need to go pick one up. But, yeah. So, like, locally, none of that. You had to be, like, directly on top of that to pick those up. So, I hope they produce more of them, because everybody's going to want that Starscream. It's a good-looking Starscream.
Or they'll do an exclusive that comes with the cape.
Yeah, or...
It's Starscream. I'm sure we'll get more of it.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know what the window for exclusivity is like, so I don't know if it's something that they could reissue in a couple years. Again, middle-age perception of the passage of time, that's like no time at all. But I can only assume that there's gotta be some way to get a hold of that toy, because otherwise that's gonna be ridiculous. It's just madness. And then a couple final Hasbro related things. Hasbro has filed a trademark filing for Hasbro Make It's.
Make It?
Which sounds like they are seeing what Blockies is doing and want some of that themselves.
Kind of feel like that. Yep.
So, curious what they're going to have to meet, if not beat, Blocky's price points for that. And that does kind of... I guess Blockies is fundamentally a Chinese company. Yeah. So, I don't even know if they do their licensing through Hasbro China or Hasbro Asia or Hasbro. So, I don't even know how that works, whether... they would cut off Blockies so they're not competing. I know there are some Blockies that don't get sold in the US. I know I was asking our friend who works with an e-retailer about specifically some Pokemon ones, because there was a Ceruledge, and unsurprisingly, I really like Ceruledge. They are extremely my aesthetic. And apparently they are not allowed to import those because of some licensing thing.
Well, so Pokemon's always more complicated.
Yeah, the Pokemon ones. So it may be that Blockies become harder to get in the US, or maybe they just compete against them and just let it happen. But... real curious to see what happens there. The interesting thing is that the application does also include playsets for use with toy figures. So if they sell a kit that's like an ARC control room or something, that could be really cool.
Yes.
But we will see, bookmark that for the future. We'll see what actually comes of that. And then also Hasbro related, more Energon Universe related. Yeah. So there was that Mask comic.
Oh yeah,
that came out this past week. Yes, it came out this week.
Not in my shop.
Did you hear about?
If it did, it went quick.
Did you hear about the blind bag stuff?
I heard that they were blind bagging it. I don't understand why for covers.
So there was.
Why?
One of our friends said that his shop only seemed to have ordered the blind bags. My shop actually under-ordered the blind bags a little bit because they were not super confident in that whole concept. So there's a standard cover, and then there's also blind bags, which are like $1 or $2 more.
Oh, that's...
and the blind bag is a variant cover.
Ooh.
So, like, you get the blind bag, you don't know which cover you're going to get. On the day it was released, some people discovered that the blind bag, there were a couple options. Most likely it was going to be a variant cover. It could also be a comic that was like Mask Origins, that was kind of like the clip show of Mask appearances so far in the Energon universe, which seems like a little bit of a letdown. That seems like the bad prize. Another option was that you might get Mask number 2.
What?
Which is like, okay. What? Yes, one of the options was that you could get the second issue instead of the first issue.
Okay, that's actually kind of neat.
Yeah,
but also
it's like
dumb?
A special cover. Yeah, it is. I mean, I ended up, for the reason that I'm getting to, I ended up picking up the blind bag, but I opened the blind bag before I left the store because if I didn't get a book whose contents were Mask number 1,
you would have to buy another one.
then I was going to get, I was going to get the regular, like, plain non-blind bag version.
Yeah.
But the other option was that you might get the previously unannounced ROM Space Knight number 1.
Oh, okay, that's also what... Well, okay.
Yes, that's...
I knew that it was unannounced and just showed up that, Rom the Space Knight's back. Oh, goody.
So,
I didn't realize he was in the blind bag nonsense.
Yes, that was one of the blind bag possibilities, which our friend whose store only got the blind bags was like, yeah, I got this ROM comic instead of the Mask comic I paid for.
Yeah,
She's like, okay, fair.
I mean, this as a marketing gimmick is kind of smart because we're all talking about this nonsense.
Yeah.
But as a comic consumer, it's kind of annoying that you have the possibility of getting recap of shit you already read, issue 2, and you haven't even read issue 1, or ROM. Like, what are the odds of, like, what is, like, 1 in 10 you don't even get, or maybe even more, that you don't get the comic you bought?
Yes.
That's kind of silly.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think I got, like, cover E or something, which was appropriate for me because it was a Transformers, in, like, a heavily Transformers cover.
What are all covers?
So, yeah, you could probably look up what they all are. But the one I got had Transformers on it with the Mask crew, so it was, like I said, like... That's for me. But yes, one of the options was a ROM Space Knight comic.
Covers. Okay, there's your basic
I was
one.
initially extremely angry about this as a person who thinks media needs to be available.
Oh, Transformers one. Yeah, that one looks good. Pretty good.
One of our friends did say that when Skybound has done this kind of thing before, because apparently they have done this kind of thing before.
Oh.
Where... they do blind bags, and one of the options is the first issue of some previously unannounced thing.
Yeah.
Now, comic solicits are 3 months in advance.
Yeah.
So, if you solicit something like that, it's gonna spoil it, but they have done a standard retail release of that special thing sufficiently in the future that it would not be spoiled by solicits. So, like, the next month's solicits will have a standard retail edition of that comic. So, this ROM comic will probably be available based on Skybound's past behavior.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously that would happen, but it's just...
But not till later.
A weird, interesting way. Yeah, it'll be 3 months from now.
Also, he's going to show up in Void Rivals, according to Image.
Well, yeah, because he kind of already looks like one of the Armored Void Rivals guys.
He does. He does.
It's just what he is.
So that's, I mean, I don't know. The thing is, they've had a lot of trouble getting people to care about Rom outside of the original Bill Mantlo run of the Marvel Comics.
Yep. Well, because for a while it was hard or impossible to use him at all, so you had to do sideways references and shit.
Yeah, he wasn't really in anything.
And when you can actually reference him, yeah, it's like without the original story, which kept tying into the Marvel Comics, it's like Rom himself, other than like a pontificating commercial about him, he's kind of boring.
I mean, I liked
Rom the Space Knight, Rom the Wraith Slayer, but...
the Transformers Rom crossover, but that's just because Star Drive was a super fun character.
Yes! Star Drive, a Transformer as a Space Knight.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was cool. I, of course, feel strongly that they need to bring in Micronauts influenced by the 2019 cartoon.
Yes.
Because I love that cartoon so much, and I want more of all of them. But yeah, that's a thing that happened. Yeah, I did read. I'm all caught up on the comics. I read the Mask comic. I mean, read that one, but... I'll continue getting it. Everybody's eyes are so big.
I would have picked up the first issue if it had been there, but it weren't.
Well, now you know. To keep an eye out for that. I did.
And knowing is half the battle.
I did end up going on release day on Wednesday this week just so I could check out the blind bags. Also, my comic shop only had 2 of the blind bags, and the shop owner opened the other one that I didn't buy, and he said it was actually just the same cover that I had gotten.
Oh.
So.
I guess that's your common card.
Maybe. Very. Or maybe they just didn't sort them very well. Yeah. Maybe I just need to go up to Winchester and go to the shop there and see what they've got. Maybe later in the month. Next time I need to go to Costco. So, yeah, that's... I mean, Rom is in the Energon universe now. So, where's my Inhumanoids?
Yeah.
Where's my Inhumanoids?
Yeah, that's the one we fucking want.
That's
crazy one.
All the Cobra Law stuff could fit in perfectly.
Yeah.
It's already there. It's already right there. Anyway.
There's a giant snake monster.
There is.
We could use the actual designs.
Slither. And I mean, nobody cares about him or Gag Oil because they didn't actually get toys, but...
No, but Gag Oil also perfect for Cobra Law.
Gag Oil is amazing.
Yeah.
It's so wrong. So distressing.
Yep.
Anyway, so sightings. I did briefly see the Red Twin Mill show up at Target.
Oh.
So, I know, very exciting. Everybody's super hyped for Red Twin Mill. It's been a little slow this month.
It is neat. But,
the new, I put Cyberverse in the notes. It's Cyber World.
I know, I keep doing the same thing too.
Cyber World. The wave that has the pirate scourge that everyone is excited about has shown up. If it's anything like my Walmart, they put them on. They had an end cap display of them.
Oh, end cap. Okay, I didn't.
They put it on a back end cap, and then like half the end cap was covered by a big cardboard display for Duracell batteries. So I had to like pull out the big cardboard display a little bit to get a scourge. I managed to resist the first time I saw him, but the second time I was like, screw it. He glows in the dark. It's amazing.
He glows in the dark?
Yes.
What?
You didn't know that?
No, I just knew.
He glows in the dark.
Pirate ship transformer, that falls into my fetish, I guess, because I have so many others.
Hey, this is Future Jen cutting in with a quick correction. So now that I've had time to actually play with him, I have found that Pirate Scourge does not fully glow in the dark. Just his sword does. The sword does glow really well, but the rest of that beautiful blue-green he has on him is not glow-in-the-dark plastic. So I just wanted to be clear on that. I kind of wish I had known that ahead of time, but he is otherwise still a really fun little toy. He's a really neat concept, and he does have that pirate matrix. So, yeah, just felt that was important to clear up. I'll let you get back to the original recording. So yes, he is, I mean, that's a fun toy. It's one of those where if that's like the only thing you get, you can put it on a shelf somewhere and just have it be cool on its own.
I have 3 other pirate transforming things. Or is it 4?
Well, there you go. I mean, he's definitely a kid sort of toy. He's like a 2-step transformation, no elbows.
And his chest opens and things. Yeah,
I don't know if it's officially anything, but I choose to believe that in his chest is the matrix of piracy. So, that's,
okay, I'm adding that to fanfic notes.
That's the matrix I want, is the matrix of piracy. It's in his chest. You push a little thing and his chest opens up and there's a skull and crossbones and stuff in there, and that's the matrix of piracy. He is my mascot. And then also Frequency shipped.
Yes. Yes, he did.
I did not see those in stores, but I had pre-ordered him back when Target was having one of those big sales, so he was like $36 or something.
Yeah, he was cheap. Yeah, I canceled mine and reordered it to cheaper.
I mean, he is very cool, very fun.
Oh, he's great. He's a nice Voyager-sized dude. The transformation is real good, too.
He does... I will say 8-Trax's transformation was not the kind of standard cassette transformation I was expecting, so that was nice.
Yeah.
That was some interesting new engineering.
The rubber chicken gun, that's the weak part. But the rest of them is great.
Yeah, he's a really good toy, really solid toy.
Although, like, the packaging, wonderful to look at. The instructions were hiding. I thought I didn't have instructions at first. I was like, well, fuck, I'm going to have to figure this out. But then they fell out.
And also the box is like very flimsy cardboard.
Yeah,
which...
thinner.
I mean, I appreciate them discouraging me from keeping it. Because I need to not keep boxes.
Yes.
But yeah, it was a very good design. You can see there's like windows on both sides of it, but it is like a very thin kind of plastic. Or a very thin cardboard. But yeah, the thing is, I don't know that he's a $60 toy though.
No, definitely not.
But he is...
Because he's a Voyager, he's 40.
Yeah, 40 tops.
Or whatever Voyager is, 40, 42 or something right now.
But yeah, he's fun. He's got a solid transformation. I like him. I like Stranger Things for the most part.
He's got like a 5mm peg hole on his shoulder that nothing can fit in because the gun doesn't plug there because his head's in the way. So it feels like, okay, he's a pre-tool for something.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I enjoy Stranger Things, so this is...
I enjoyed it enough. It was good.
One of the...
I don't hate the last
collabs
season.
I've gotten.
Like, so many people. It's weird.
I didn't hate it. I can definitely... I think it's hilarious that the ending was so, like, too satisfying that people had a whole conspiracy theory that it was actually, like...
Oh, God. That conspiracy theory was entertaining. People were entertaining that idea. It's like, did you watch the previous seasons, my man?
Yeah.
This is consistent. Don't be insane.
Just if you are not familiar with that, look up Conformity Gate, and it is kind of funny because that does.
Oh, it is.
Seem like maybe your writing could have been a little spicier if people are. To be fair, though, I feel like that's going to happen anytime that you have a villain who can mind control people into being
in
a happy world. there's always going to be the possibility to say that the happy ending was actually the villain capturing everybody in this world where everything was happy. So I can kind of see where that's coming from, like a natural progression. But
yeah, it very much feeds into the fan fiction ideas.
Yes. Anyway, so Liokaiser.
Yes, big boy.
So good. So like I feel like at this point everyone has said the individual toys do feel very solid and chunky. And especially, I think I mentioned that I had the originals for a while. The new ones are definitely like bigger, and I'm sure a lot of that is that at this point they've committed to a certain scale with Victory Saber and Deathsaurus, so you couldn't really make them any smaller.
Yeah, well, but there's also the little what you call it, Dino Force.
Yeah.
Well, their original toys were also tiny, but they're an itty bitty combiner. Whereas yes, he's kind of. Well, wait, was in the cartoon wasn't Liokaiser basically the same size as Deathsaurus? Like now he's taller.
I mean, a little bigger. Definitely not smaller.
Yeah.
If for anyone who has not experienced all of these guys like in their native habitat, one of the episodes that I had back in the day on my VHS tape was called The Assassin Bugs. That was the English title. And if you go to YouTube and you look that up and just watch like the first 5 minutes, that is the Victory Decepticons in a nutshell. They're just kind of silly, but it does have the individual characters actually doing things, which is, more than some fiction gets around to. But yeah, that is Hellbat going and capturing these bugs and being freaked out by them. Oh, that was scary. And also the dub is terrible. But the first 5 minutes of the episode "The Assassin Bugs" gives you a very good idea of the whole vibe of the Victory Decepticons, because they are kind of silly. But that also does have Deathsaurus being like huge compared to Leozak. So that gives a sense of scale too, because they did tend to stick pretty close to the toy scales for the Japanese series. But yeah, they are chunky. I'd say they're maybe a little smaller than a Voyager, but definitely bigger than a Deluxe. And of course, fortunately, they don't have to adhere to a particular,
existing size class. They're just a box set.
That's HasLab. And they do. I mean, they do feel kind of simple for their size, because, like I was saying at the top of the show, in contrast to Omega Prime, they were designed at a period where they weren't being quite as adventurous. But I mean, a lot of people, myself included, will assert that Car Robots was adventurous to its own detriment. So that's not a complaint. But they are based on original toys that were fairly simplistic. And it's not bad, though, because it does make me feel more like I can just, like, pop off a limb and just play with a little dude.
Yeah.
Just have a little dude to play with. Everybody's got their little chest animal buddies.
Yeah, there's a lot of work in the little chest guys.
I still think they should have gone with Beast Force.
Yeah.
I still think they should have gone with Beast Force.
It's better than Chest Force, yes.
Yes. Their little chest buddies do feel very similar to the originals. I would say, I mean, my only disappointment with the set, and I mean, no QC issues at all with my set.
I haven't found any in yet, mine either.
Yeah, I know there's the bit where the panel, especially on Kill Bison, pops into the behind his neck feels really tight, but I haven't seen any stress marks on mine, so it's not like too tight.
It's him and
it's
Drillhorn, like that panel, like it's weird. It's a little tight, but it's not like painfully tight. It's just like angles, like getting it right to line up is a little tricky, but no, everything seems fine.
But yeah, they're great, and you can just, like I said, they feel like you can pop one off and just play with one individual one. They're good, solid toys. The only disappointment that I have design-wise is that Liozak is the one who's the most compromised by the Combiner.
I guess
he's chunkier than he should really be, and he's got those big chunks hanging off his feet or the back of his jet mode.
Yeah, the things on the feet are annoying, but like since they're the shoulders, I forgive that part at least.
I find it's
and
not...
also it those chunks help him balance if you're posing him outside on a rock, I found today.
It's not like accurate to the original design or anything, but I do find that if you fold out the wings on his legs so they stick off to the side, that kind of makes it look more like the Conehead jets. So it's a better silhouette. It's a better like general shape to his legs. So it's not like just straight leg and then these chunks. There's like it's angled down visually and doesn't make the chunks on the feet stand out as much.
I mean, one of my only complaints actually is a positive in a way. It is Liozak's like little chest guy. Mm-hmm. Where he fits in combined mode.
The way he peeks out over the back.
The way he peeks over the back. Like
lion breast.
I feel like that peg should be lower, but it's also adorable that he's just like little guy peeking up back there.
Hello, lion breast. I'm hanging on for dear life. I think I like the leg guys the best as individual toys.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, those are the two that I opened today, and they're the chunkiest. Like, I appreciate like how much goes into actually their legs. Mm-hmm. Like it folds out in kind of a neat way that doesn't feel like it's in an intuitive order, though. Mm-hmm. But they feel the most compromised because they have to be the most solid.
I like that they feel kind of chunky. I don't know, something about their proportions is just visually appealing to me, especially Kill Bison.
Okay, it would help for me if, like, they had a chest.
Yeah.
Like, when you take their little buddy off, like, it's just their connector joint.
They're just
sitting in there.
Empty inside.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to come with, like, an extra panel or something.
They do suffer, or they need to maybe have a panel that folds there. They do suffer the most when you take the chest buddies off. The itty bitty titty committee.
Yes. Death Cobra is amazing. Even if his alt mode is a brick.
Yeah, his alt mode feels like they tried their best. But I do like that he feels like he
fits in.
Yeah, he feels like he fits in. He doesn't feel like he's a more modern design than the others.
Yeah. I wish like his legs were a little skinnier instead of like the thick boots everybody has, so the hind helicopter would look more like a hind instead of a brick with some round bits on it. But other than that, like he's great. Like the elbow joint gives them this weird hip swivel. Mm-hmm. Like they can thrust their hips.
Yeah, it's just to one side.
Well, also they can thrust it forward because, like, that's the shoulder.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they can do some funky poses.
And I like Jaguar
or whatever it is. Yeah.
Jaguar. He's a good standalone one.
Oh, yeah, he's great standalone, but he's so very little of the actual combined mode.
Yeah, because they sort of
he's the abs.
They sort of outsourced a bunch of it to
four of the abs.
They outsourced a bunch of it to the kibble chunk.
Yeah, which I appreciate because the kibble chunk crotch, that's holding the whole thing together. I just wish it was a better missile pack.
He is a really good standalone one, and he also just has this little bit of a smirk on his face, like he's up to no good. Yes. And I feel like Death Cobra's face just really looks like he doesn't want to be here.
Yeah, he's very nonplussed.
Yeah, he's not.
He's a frowning Serpentor.
It's just like, ugh. Poor guy. He was in one episode and he got murdered. By Hellbat. Loser.
Yes, accidentally. It's wonderful.
But yeah, it is really neat that they, have... I like that he can only specifically, because they... it's not a Scramble City combiner. They are specific limbs, and I like that he is just specifically Hellbat's replacement. He cannot replace any of the others. He is just specifically designed to replace Hellbat.
I guess you can swap the legs if you want the toes to be shorter, I think.
Yeah, I mean...
Or do the knees not also go the other way?
I think it's a straight pass-through, so I think you could switch them, but yeah, then their feet will be backwards.
Yeah.
But I don't know if their knees... I don't know if the knees bend back the other way. So the knees would be backwards. Let's find out.
Oh, I love the hip ratchets. They're very loud.
Mary, you goofball. She just rolled right off the couch while I was petting her. Silly girl.
Oh, there we go.
She's getting spayed this week.
Oh, yeah. The knees bend the other way, too.
Okay.
I am not... Wait,
but no, that's wrong. It's incorrect.
It's incorrect, yes, but it apparently will work. Not that it really matters anyways. You're going to plug them in accurate to the cartoon.
Yeah, everybody... I mean, I haven't heard of any QC issues. I think that, they were scared enough after everything that happened with Omega Prime to make sure that they had to get this one 100% right. And I think that's probably part of why they didn't do another HasLab yet, because they wanted to make sure that this one was good. Though, wait a second. I'm gonna check something.
What? Yeah, it's more complicated and simple at the same time with the engineering that, to survive quality check is pretty much just how the robot works.
Yeah, they don't actually have any HasLabs running right now.
No.
Which I don't know if that's just because they want to see what happens with the whole, international situation.
Yeah, they might be holding off.
Yeah, we don't know if they had to, I know with Liokaiser there was talk about that getting locked in before any big price increases. So they could be holding off to let the market stabilize, or maybe, I don't want to say they just haven't been that popular, but I don't know. But yeah, there has not been another Transformers one announced. I don't know if they've even said they're gonna announce another one.
What?
No. So they may be winding it down, but they got through victory with ball joints. I guess they could do Road Caesar, but no one wants Road Caesar. No one cares about Road Caesar.
Not really. If they did a lot extra to them, that could be kind of neat. But accurate to the original toys is no, nobody cares. Yeah, you'd have to do something extra.
That toy was, they could do Multi-Force, but still. They would have to do some other non-victory thing in between first, because I don't think they've been doing consecutive. But
what was
we will see.
What was the European release of Liokaiser that was missing 2 limbs?
Rescue Force.
Yes, imagine they did that and like gave him 2 new arms.
I have personally liked to call the combined form Rescue Kaiser, but I think he's actually got a name. I mean, they did the Snowcat, so that was off. Was that? No, that's right. They had a hiss that was the snow colors, and it just didn't come with as much stuff. But I think that was a made-to-order release rather than a HasLab. But yeah, they could, if they're gonna do something like that, they could do Rescue Force, which would be neat. But I don't think they'd do it as a HasLab. I think they'd do it as a made-to-order Pulse exclusive.
Yeah,
that would be fun though. I would probably have to buy that just because I really love that.
Redeco Death Cobra as a rescue helicopter.
And all orange.
Yeah.
That would be cool. But yeah, so, and unless you have anything else to add about our chest buddies.
About our chest buddies, no.
And then you wanted to talk about Wild King.
Yeah, because the second season is coming out and the new Rex Blade torso monster truck dinosaur thing looked awesome. I figured, I should probably get some of the actual little, Energy Beast limb guys to see how they are before I get the torso and that. And so I ordered 2 of them with Thunderbeak, good name, it's a pterosaur, and Spirituan, which is a horrible name that doesn't really make sense, but it's a Spinosaur. And they're tiny. Getting them shipped from eBay is expensive from Japan, but I love the little suckers. They're fun. I wish I could get them cheaper.
Yeah.
But I like them so much I got 2 more limbs. So I'm going to have a whole thing.
Pulse doesn't seem real interested in importing those.
It's kind of like, just put some of them up on Pulse Hasbro. Just a couple.
Nope.
Just to do something. Just, get a whole set. Make a gift set with, I don't know how good the Optimus or Megatron torsos are, but just pick one of them, pick 4 limbs, and put it in a gift set and see how that does.
They have said no.
I don't know why. Is there fun? Because they're all the same, basically same exact transformation scheme, because they're all little limbs interchangeable, become little beast things. Their feet and hands are a little different, and they get plug-in heads and tails or whatever. But they're fun for what they are. The little tiny Titan kind of dudes.
I mean, they do look fun.
They're smaller than deluxes, so they're kind of tiny. If they were $20 each, they'd be amazing.
But they are not.
Because they're fun little kid toys. Kind of.
Because they are extremely imports.
Yeah. Very. I've got enough to make a full combiner once the torso gets here, which should ship the beginning of July. Hopefully it'll get to me before TFCon.
Well, cool. We will hear about that when the time comes.
Yeah.
I will just sit here and listen and nod, because Cyber World Scourge was my... It's not that I have a problem with there being toys for kids. I'm very happy that there are toys for kids. I just have limited space and finances for these things, so I'm often more, focused on Liege Maximo.
Yeah, well, this past year I've just been getting tired of regular Hasbro stuff a lot. Well, also prices are going up.
Yeah.
Admittedly, importing shit is not cheaper than Hasbro toys, but
it's different.
It's different, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people have been going in that direction, so I don't know if it's just that the people that I tend to listen to are the people who are very deep into Transformers space, so they're gonna be a little more omnivorous, whereas your more casual fans are going to be the ones just like wanting a good cartoon Starscream. But maybe Hasbro will notice, and maybe Hasbro will pick up on it.
Okay. Well, my main thing is, like, what things do I want to try and find at TFCon? And more Wild King guys is on the list.
Yeah, and, somebody may have brought a bunch over.
Hopefully.
So, fingers crossed.
I think, well, yeah, because the Rex Blade is going to ship in July, so in theory, the next wave will be at TFCon, maybe.
Good luck. Fingers crossed. I mean, you might have people bringing over stock, so...
Yeah.
We'll see. All right, well, that is about it for this time. Gonna go enjoy my Liokaiser. He's great. Yeah. He's really great. I'm glad I got him. I'm glad they made him. I'm glad that everybody seems to have gotten good ones and not be having problems with them. And
I need to break out his ridiculous staff weapon, which I haven't touched yet.
Yeah, I need to do that, and I also need to buy shelves.
Well, yes, there is that. That is a necessity.
To buy shelves.
I need to edit 3 different podcasts now and play Star Fox.
Oh, fun.
The demo came out, and, well, because I've never played a Star Fox before. This has nothing to do with Transformers. But the new one looked neat and shiny. It's like, okay, maybe I'll pre-order that. Oh, I should probably play the demo first to make sure I actually like a flying game.
See if it's a thing you're into.
The tutorial was okay. Hopefully the rest of the demo will be fine.
I need to finish Unicorn Overlord. Anyway.
Well, yeah, there's so many games to get back to on Steam. Don't need to buy more games on Steam.
No, that's fine. They're shoving AI into everything now anyway, so it's better just to play the games you already have. It's a good time to catch up on backlog until that bubble bursts. All right, so that is it for this time. Until next month, this has been Jen.
And David Sore Throat. Good night.
I want that blaster.
Yeah, I love that mold. Those colors are shiny. Chord.
Right. Things.
I would have edited the Patreon recently, but like things have thrown me off.
Yeah.
She was very snuggly this morning though, which was good.
Good. Yeah, I mean,
spoiled her with food.
I think. I mean, you're definitely right to be concerned about her if she's used to being out, because she might just be like, well, I know this area, but I mean, I'm sure she'd come back. My biggest concern with Benjen, if Benjen got out for any particular period of time, is that he doesn't understand what cars are.
Yeah, that's the...
even when we were at my parents' place, we were way back in the woods, so he wasn't going to the road.
Well, yes, but she has been in the road with me and her mom and her brother on walks at night in the dark. I don't know if she ever got that close to cars. Presumably she would be shy away from it. The problem is, well, other cats she might get into a fight with, dogs, coyotes, bears.
Yeah, because obviously you have a bear problem.
Yes. I mean, I don't think she would fuck with the bear or it would fuck with her, but the existence is an issue.
My sister had a cat who was a big asshole. And he managed to get out one time, and he got in a fight with a possum, and it turned into this, like, really bad spinal abscess, and that ended up being why they had to put him down.
I think she would probably just try to play with something that would not want to play.
Yeah, like, he had to be put to sleep because of his injuries from getting into a fight with a possum when he snuck out one day. So, yeah, that's a thing to genuinely be concerned about. All right, are we ready?
Yeah, we're recording, we're
episode?
going, we're rambling. I don't need notes. Well, I'll open the note thingy.
I gotta get up a little early, but not like an hour early. Girls, what are we doing? Why are we being problems? We're being problems. Everybody, you don't need to be in the window, Emily. Emily says she definitely needs to be in the window.
If I go cool enough in here, but I think I need to turn the air on.
If I go try to grab her, she's gonna yell at me. She likes to yell at me. Emily. Okay. All right. Let's do an episode. You ready?
Yeah.
Kittens? Why? Okay. I'll stop worrying about the kittens. Just as long as nobody starts scratching the screen on the window, we're good. All right. Here we go.